Alright, today I'm going to show you how to pickle some okra at home. It's simple, it's easy. I actually went to the farmer's market in downtown Bossier City or Shreveport, Louisiana the other day and got some great fresh okra. A few things we're going to get started here. We're going to use the half cup method. In here I've got half cup water, half cup apple cider vinegar, half cup of regular plain white vinegar, and we're going to add in a little bit of seasoning to that as this starts to heat up. Okay, still going with the half cup method. I've got half cup of coarse sea salt, half cup of sugar. Okay. Now we want these to taste good too, so I have got some dried garlic chips, some dried shallot, some mustard seed, caraway seed, fennel seed, a couple juniper berries, some peppercorns, some red chili flake, and just the tiniest bit of dried dill. And I want all of this to cook in with the vinegar flavored up. Okay, we also need to prep our okra. What I did is I took the first one and I knew, how tall I wanted these to be for my jar. So what I do is I cut the tips off. So I have a nice fresh tip because I don't want anything growing in here. Then I just line them up and cut off this tip here. Now I save these tips here and I will cook with them in a little bit. It'll be my snack. Add that to some couscous and you're set to go. And I stacked all of these into my jar with the new cut side up so that when I fill it with the vinegar liquid here in a second, it gets all throughout the okra. So now we're just going to wait on that to boil and we'll pour it over these. Quick recipe to use up the tips of the okra here is in this pan. I have about a teaspoon of butter, the okra tips, of course, salt and pepper. I'm just going to kind of get these to start cooking. Get them all coated in the butter is what I'm doing. I also have a third of a cup of couscous here. I'm not going to use it yet. And I have some chicken stock. So into my pan, I'm going to put 2/3 cup of chicken stock. And I'm going to let this come to a boil. Okay, you're going to love how easy this is. Like I said, I'm just waiting for this to come to a boil now. And at the same time, as it comes to a boil, it's going to basically finish cooking the okra tips. Okay. Now that I'm boiling on both sides of the pan, I'm going to take and just sprinkle in my couscous. Couscous is in. Give it a stir. Get everything separated. Turn off your heat and just set aside. In about 3 to 5 minutes, that'll be completely done, and we'll eat it here in a sec. My vinegar mixture has now come to a boil and everything in it has completely dissolved. So I'm going to start and just pour it straight over our veg. It's okay that it doesn't go all the way to the top. Now, while they're still as hot as can be, seal them up and let these sit for an hour. Now, after an hour's up, since I didn't go all the way to the top of it with my liquid here, I'll actually flip these over after the first hour, let them come to room temperature, put them in your refrigerator, and let them go for about 3 days before you dig in. Here is my finished, also my couscous and my okra. Added just a smidge of Parmesan cheese to it, and this is my snack for a job well done. And we canned some stuff. We did good.